Okay, so for us, we went with a big why and then a little why to some degree. So for us it was we want to create a better future for ourselves, our whānau and our communities through ensuring all people feel included and a sense of belonging. We want to create a personal connection for our leadership teams at their core so that they authentically believe in creating space for diversity, inclusion and belonging within business and through their decisions. So the what is we want to remove one-dimensional decision making without diversity and replace that with an acknowledge and embracing of broader diversity of thought through more thoughtful, deliberate, conscious drivers for decisions. We're going to focus on our leadership, particularly focusing on our shadow or reverse mentoring exercise or teams that lack diversity. So we've decided we'll start with leadership. If their appetite, which is down here, is not particularly great, we'll look at teams throughout the business where diversity is lacking. So it could be our own teams as well. We are going to include people, we're first of all going to define what diversity looks like within our business, and then we'll ensure that we are including diverse people. We might even look at swapping so that it's outside the business, because if we do work with our leadership group, we're quite clear on the fact that there might be some issues around power and that our more junior people may not be able to challenge or feel confident and safe at promoting their own ideas. But what we might do is swap with Becca and have some of their team come into ours and some of our team go into Becca. We will also use our P&C team members and our diversity and inclusion councils where they exist. In terms of how we'll collaborate, we are looking at Skype, Microsoft Teams or physical catch-ups. We're relatively close to each other, so we think a Friday afternoon wine could be quite a good idea. Some of the focus areas or competencies that we wanted to focus on include being practical about what will actually work. 80% is okay. We want to be creative, but we also want to be prepared to fail fast. We're looking at fortnightly. We're not going to over-engineer any of that. And what are we looking for? We're looking for decisions being made differently, feedback from both parties. We also want to see if diversity can be injected into all teams, no matter what they look like. And ultimately, we want more ideas created and cultivated out of this. So what we want to be able to do is for people to go, that's fantastic, we'll now take this, or have you thought about this, etc. So we want to hear more ideas being generated. We think it's going to cost time. We don't think that this is a financial investment. And some of the things that we need to think about that we might not have what else are we saying there? What's missing and how do we promote? We want to be able to connect it to tangible business issues. We think that that will be the way to make it more real. We might need additional people to join us. We think the DB team might be interested in that. And the other thing that might be missing is appetite from the leaders. And my contact person will be Amanda Tolley. You can get me at amanda.tolley@skycity.co.nz. Thank you very much. Sky and Becca are the two organisations involved thus far. Thank you.